Let me bang.
I do let you bang. Hey,
let me bang your titties, man.
I let you bang. I let you bang.
Greetings, marriage and virgins.
Go for Jesus. No for gay Jesus, people.
Hey, I'm not surprised, motherfuckers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time once again for your favorite mixed martial arts podcast. Recording out of Los Angeles, California, it's MMA Roasted with Adam Hunter.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
What's up, people? Welcome to a brand new MMA Roasted Podcast. I'm here with Jason Mayhem Miller, Bill Buzz, waiting for McCorkle, waiting for Don. Hope you guys are doing well. I got to give you guys an update because I know we're all update. Okay, so 2 weeks ago.
Let me do a little intro first. Let me do a little
backstory. Yeah,
Roasted True Crime Podcast with your favorite victim, Adam.
I don't know if I want to be called the victim, but okay, I'll be a victim in this.
That's why I fucking punchlined it, bro. I was boom, roasted. Hey, but no, look, we're actually, dude, this crime against you, which we all are, we're joking it up, but we're pissed too. This crime, I think, has injected fucking lifeblood back into there's something happening right now. We just needed a little drama. I told you a long time ago we needed beef with somebody, and it's not the villain that we wanted, but it's the villain that we got. So please, give us enough.
So if you've been following the podcast, you know that this girl hit me up and said, "Hey, Adam, I work for the airlines. I'm friends with so-and-so, named a bunch of people. I fly them all over the country. I work for JetBlue. I could hook you up with airline tickets." And I was like, great. And so she actually flew my friend, I called my friend. He vouched for her. He said, "Yeah, I use her all the times. Like 15 flights I got out of her." Another friend said that they use her. I'm like, great, this is fucking great. Who doesn't want to go? I bought all these vouchers off her, right? So they never came in. My dad got stuck. I was trying to fly my dad in. My dad ended up, buying his own ticket. After she said, "I'll get your dad a flight," and I told my family, I'm like, "Hey, we're gonna go to France. We're gonna go to Japan." My little 6-year-old is watching videos on France and Japan every day. We're all excited. I took time off of work. I gave her $2,400, right? And she's like, "Oh, the codes are coming in. You're getting it. Codes never came. I said, "I'd like my money back." And then every fucking day it was like, "Oh, I got to take out a loan or Bitcoin." And by the way, this person's name is Kat Beal, Katbeal. All right. Her husband was Chris Beal, the guy who made the UFC on The Ultimate Fighter. Chris Beal, Kat Beal, right? Eventually enough was enough. It was like 3 weeks, every day, a different excuse. She gave me back $16 out of the $2,400, right? I don't have $2,400 to just fucking throw at somebody. And I was devastated. My kid was devastated. So I had enough. I put her on blast, right? I put on Instagram, this person, Kat Beal, sold me flights, said she worked for JetBlue, said she could fly me around, made all these promises. I told her about my family, told her about my kid. Since then, 94 fucking people have been scammed. 94. Wow. She got 94 people, okay? We're all in a group on Instagram, and we think she's also part of the group, that she's actually scammed her way into the group. And I have been getting... Every day I get 10 more of these messages, like things like, "Adam, my wife and I grew up with Kat. Okay, I known her since I was 9 years old. Doesn't matter, she scammed us. There are about 60 people trying to find a solution. It's about $300,000 worth of money. Let me know." This is just one example. Somebody else's house burned down in the fire, in like the Maui fires. Okay, he was trying to see his family. She scammed him out of $6,000. There was somebody who said that their friend was trying to see their parent who was dying in Japan, told them. So many people, she got one-way flights. They were stuck in Dominican Republic. They were stuck in Mexico. They were stuck in, Canada. I get so many of these. People that were like, hey, Adam, I just want to let you know, I knew Kat. She was in my wedding party. I went and saw her kids when they were born. I mean, my coworkers, I've lost all these friends because of her. It just keeps going. This woman is like the best, worst scammer. She's the best because she got 90 people to give her money. The worst because everyone knows who she is.
I'm wondering, like, when are the police involved in this? Really?
Yeah.
And to be honest, there's like some kind of vagina tax on doing time, because she'll do like maybe a year for this, like local time, maybe less. But like all that crime that she did, I don't know. I talked to a lot of people while I was busted, and like there's like credit card scammers and those kind of thieves, and they do like 18 months for this kind of crime. So I mean, I don't know why she's not busted yet. So,
dude, according to people, like, okay, Adam, thanks for posting about Kat. I've known her 20 years. She visited the wedding the day I gave birth to my son. I know her kids. Sent her twins a baby gift. Doesn't matter. She owes me $1,500. It doesn't matter. And then all people said that they stole credit cards, that she stole their credit cards, did this, did that. I gotta say, the funny thing, like in the chat, right? Like you can see the difference between like the white people that have like she, her, empath in their Instagram. They're like, maybe she got in over her head and maybe she'll pay us. Like the black women are like, fuck this hoe. They're like, she'll pay us when Cat Williams is in office. I mean, some of the funniest lines I've heard in a while. But Jason, so I went to the police office. I went to the local, right? I go in there. The guy behind the counter is like, I tell him what happened. He's like, you have to go to the other police. So as I'm walking out, he chases me down the block. Hey, come back here. I don't want you to, give up hope on the cops. So I spent like an hour and a half out of my day. Then I get an email from the police station. We transferred over to the other spot, right? So then I call them over. They're like, hey, is the sheriff? First they answer the phone. Volunteer sheriff. So I know these are the same people. The same people that couldn't find the guy that drove into my house, that left his car in my house. Like, this is the same police. And then I go, hey, is detective whatever there? Oh, well, she leaves at 3 or 2. I guess crime doesn't happen after 2. They're like, well, she gets in at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, okay. Then I call. I'm like, did the case get? Oh, we have a new computer system. Man, I guess they didn't. It got lost in the system. I'm like, so now I have to call back for the second straight week. It's fucking crazy, bro.
Listen, more effort into this $2,400 than I put into 10 times that amount being stolen from me. I find it very hilarious.
Well, it's the fact that she got people from Maui.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Now that we're going on like week 3 of you hunting down $2,400, I'm like, I have to point out that, man, you really give a shit. Like, I do not, I don't know. I can't.
I mean, it's the fact that she fucked over people whose like parents were dying. The fucking houses in Maui. All these people have kids. I mean, most of them have kids, and they have little kids. These are not like, and she's fucking over her friends. And I fucking texted her yesterday because I still text her, and I say, Kat, you fucked over so many people. Like, what were you thinking? And this is what this fucking chick says, right? She goes, hey, Adam, I'm getting screenshots and phone calls from people in the group chat. I'm going to leave my texting to everyone to be when I've sent their refund back. Everything my maternity leave's being a lie till I haven't worked at JetBlue. I just know that people have left the group because it's toxic. This is your fucking group. Like,
classic gaslighting, man.
I know. Yeah, this is a classic move. Like my ex was just like this. Like I think maybe I dated this girl.
Dude, she's got 9 different personalities, and they're all fucking scammers. Like.
Have you had a phone conversation with her?
She fucking threatened to sue me. She said to me, I go, you're robbing everyone. Give us our money back. You'll have it back. And as long as you post the truth, it's not slander. That's all I'm saying. Right now, it's slander because this guy said he didn't want a refund. This one owes a refund. This one's owed $1,500. But I just want to let you know, I'm also looking into the law, and there's also blackmail. Like, she's threatening to sue me, telling me to take out my post because it's slander.
Good. Let her take you to court. Let her take you to court, and when you get to court, kneecap the bitch.
dude, one of the girls screenshotted her thing. Like this other girl is a black girl. She's like, I don't care what you got to do. I want my money. Sell some ass if you have to. Like,
hell yeah.
Jason, have you met people that just scammed? When you were in, tell me what's going to happen to this girl in jail, or if she's going to go to jail. What is the federal crime? Talk to me.
Not like a light fucking sentence. It's a light sentence to begin with, and that's the crazy part is that when you get scammed out of money, it's like the weirdest thing where the law does not account for it. They don't give a shit. It's really weird. They go, oh, it's a civil matter. It's one of those things like where they I don't know, man. I hate to talk shit about law enforcement, but a lot of things that like you get your house robbed, which I have, they put like no effort into it. Like if the guy crashes a car into your house and he's not there, they don't do shit about it. It's like a weird thing where unless they catch somebody red fucking handed, they don't really put a lot of work. Like work is if they got you, okay, now we're doing police work. But if they don't got you, this is going to take forever. And, you know, it kind of comes down to training a detective is like expensive and it takes a long time. And detective work is really hard. So unless you killed somebody, like they're not putting much effort into it. And thoughts for if you become the victim of a crime, but, you know, it's pretty good if you're doing JetBlue scams.
Dude, it's crazy. I mean, 94 people. Fucking 94 people. I don't know what she was thinking. Like how she was going to get away with this.
Yeah, that's the other thing that keeps getting me. Like you say, I don't know what she was thinking. What I've seen, and like I said, I got an ex who's just scammed everybody right under my nose, scammed me, scammed everybody around, like was stealing my students' credit card information, right? And fucking stealing that. Anybody that left their wallet around, this lady was there. And what I got from it, she had a super addictive personality. And I think she got addicted to the rush of screwing people over. Like there's some type of thing. And there's some rewiring that happens in a person like Kat's brain where she justifies, oh, well, you know, if they give me the money that easy, well, then it's their fault. Like there's some type of...
Oh, no. And she has a whole thing of like, oh, this person's on the list to be paid back. Oh, you're next on the list.
And she might actually believe that. That's the crazy part. She might actually believe that she's going to pay them back eventually.
No way. You think so?
Money. How's she going to get that money? From the next dope that she, you know?
So it's like a pyramid scheme almost.
Yes.
Ponzi scheme.
Ponzi scheme. Think about how long would this have gone? I mean, it seems like you put a break on it right now, but it kind of seems like if she would have just paid back, got you the tickets, you would have told us, hey, man, I got a really good deal on airline tickets. You know what I mean? All she's got to do.
Good. And it's like, I want to keep posting about it, but I don't want to be fucking annoying now and lose followers and lose friends and be like,
Too bad.
People love the drama.
That's half your appeal that you're annoying. I caught you on gut being super annoying.
Thank you. First of all, I was so happy about Gutfeld because I wasn't on Ambien by accident this time. And I was coming out firing, which was great. I was on with Matt Walsh. That guy's awesome. We're
proud of you over here.
Yeah, no, I was super happy, man. I was super happy. And then, you know, look, I came back. I was coaching wrestling. I made a speech to the wrestling kids. I'm like, hey, kids, listen, you got to try your hardest. Go for it. Take no prisoners. If anyone tries to sell you and your parents airline tickets, say no, right? And I have it on video. Should I post that or no?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yes.
Are you going to tell us about it?
Yeah. Meanwhile, my assistant coach, Aldo, who I fucking love, dude. I love Aldo, even though he's gotten like fired from every other job for just crazy shit, threatening to kill parents and yada, yada, yada. Dude, so I don't know if you've ever heard of this, Jason. So I teach a move, and he's one of those guys that all day long, he's sending me different moves. It was almost like better back in the day when there was no internet, because you knew what your coach knew, and you trusted that your coach knew what he was talking about.
Yeah.
Now there's 77 different ways to do the fucking move, right? And 76 of these people are like national champions telling you. So you're like, oh, well, if Jordan Burroughs does, if Kyle Dake does it. So I teach the move, a basic move of like snap down. And Aldo, who I love, is like, I walk away. He's like, hey, the way this guy does it from Appalachian State is and I'm like, dude, like these kids can't even get like, they're tripping. They can't even get a heel toe knee double. Like, and I kind of snapped on him. I'm like, bro, I know there's 19 other ways. Like, do you ever run into that, Jason, when you're coaching?
I mean, like that's the weird part about co-coaching. You got to have a nice flow. Like over at the gym, Fight Science, me and Ian, we have like a nice yin and yang flow. Like he'll fucking show a move. I'll come in like, oh, here's a variation. And then I'll hang back. Like, I don't ever like stomp on his fucking technique and say, nah, it doesn't work that way. I go, hey man, what do you think about this? And then we chat about it a little bit, but it's different. That's with the adults.
Yeah.
Kids. Yeah. But I break it up into like athlete kids and the rest of them, here's the move for everybody. And then I go stand on. Then when I have them go run and do it, I go over to the athlete kids and go, hey, look, also you can do this and that and this. That way I don't slow the whole class down, and I can get the kids who are at a higher level already to like really.
Yeah. No, and my kids are wise ass. I'm like, cause we'll go live, Don. And of course, there's always that kid who just lays flat on his back, not making any effort to get off his back, not just waiting for me to blow the whistle, just completely quitting every fucking time.
Right.
So, and I'm like, listen, guys, you're going to lose.
Why'd you pick me out? Why'd you pick me out for that fucking...
You're going to lose in life. You're going to lose. You're going to get dumped. You're going to get fired. Your dreams are going to get crushed, but we're not fucking quitters. Okay. And then of course, one kid's like, what about drugs? Can we quit drugs? And I'm
like, good point.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, you can quit drugs. And the kid's like, what about gambling? I'm like, all right, shut up. Like you got the fucking point.
Yeah, there's only one comedian in the wrestling room, and that's the coach.
Dude, and then we're going over single legs, right? So I'm going like, I do like a 5-point, like tap to head, swing back, left leg out, sweep to the side. This whole thing about, dude, these kids, I look over, the kid just lifts his leg up to give it to the opponent, his partner. And I'm like, Mayhem, is there ever a time where someone's just going to give you their leg?
Yeah. You ain't seen that guy like George Papadopoulos, whatever his name is? There's that kid, take me down for $1,000.
Oh, yeah.
I love that kid, bro. He's great. He shows up. He just be wrestling dudes in the damn park with his socks on, just hitting him with like high flying double legs and shit, letting the guy grab a single leg and then throwing him ass over tea kettle onto the park floor. It's fucking to see that. That's the only time I can think of it.
Yeah.
Bully Beatdown. Yeah, I did that on Bully Beatdown. Same thing.
Really? You let a kid grab your leg?
Yeah, I let him grab my leg and then I fucking dumped him on his head. Yeah.
Dude. Then I do a show last week in Minnesota, right? And this guy by himself in the front row, and he's crying, right? Like he's just like, and I'm like, dude, are you okay? I'm like, are you okay? He's like, my girlfriend dumped me 2 days ago. So he starts crying in the middle of my fucking set, right?
Oh my God.
And I'm like,
came to you for fucking for help.
So I'm like, why? I was like, why did she dump you? And he goes, she said I was too stoic and I wasn't vulnerable enough, right? So
Well, you're a puss tonight.
yeah, so now you decide to be vulnerable, like at my fucking comedy show. So I go, who wants a vulnerable man anyway, right? And then some fucking like feminist chick is like, I do. And so now her husband looked like he's like, Captain Cuck. Dude, this is like who would go to a comedy show and start crying in the front row? And it wasn't even like this was a bit. Like he was really. So then I'm like, hey man, don't worry about it. You're better off without her. Like, I said, it got it was like funny, and then it got sad. Like it just got.
Oh my God!
You couldn't turn it. You couldn't like make it funny. Damn, that sucked. So it didn't ruin the set. Did you make him leave?
No, I didn't kick him out. I was like, imagine this guy going to your job and just start crying, but you're trying to fucking do your work about his girlfriend. Yeah. It was just like, dude.
I've never heard of anything like that before.
Dude, and then I flipped my daughter yesterday, like she was driving me. I love my kid more than anything. I love her, but I'm giving her a bath and she's watching my phone. She has to watch Cry Babies, her cartoon on the phone. And of course, I'm like, okay, she goes to touch it. I'm like, don't touch the phone. And of course, she knocks it into the bathtub. And,
Right.
And I'm from the era where if your phone got wet, it was done. I didn't realize now iPhones are now waterproof. So I was
really?
like,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Water resistant. They're not waterproof.
So I was like, Violet. And then she jumped, Daddy, you scared me. And now she starts.
Hey, you little bitch, I'll kill you. I'm going to drown your ass. I say it's an accident.
Dude, now I'm feeling awful because I scared her. Like, I just felt like, Jason, have you ever yelled at someone and scared them and then felt terrible about it?
Yeah, in prison.
What happened?
No, I'm just kidding. Like, yeah, the kids. I don't know. I'd never really yell. I talk about a kids class. That's the only place I could think of where I teach the little kids sometimes.
At a girl, like you ever just like, what are you doing? And then the girl, and you're like, I got to get my fucking anger under control. That's how I felt. Like
Hey, Adam, wait till you go through a fucking divorce. Then you realize, fuck them. They all deserve to be yelled at. They need to be yelled at and thrown in jail and whacked a couple of times and thrown in prison. Fuck them.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. God. Hey, bro, you have like the emotions of a hummingbird, Adam. You're just like happy, sad, then angry, then happy, then sad, bro. You're just everything.
dude.
Adam, just think about the bitch Beal who's ripping you off. You know?
Oh, dude. Well, that's what one kid asked me wrestling. He's like, how do I get angry in my match? I'm like, think about every girl you've hit on. They've all rejected you, right? You're like, I'm just trying to be funny.
Your son's an ugly little loser, kid. Yeah, you look like shit. You pizza face little bastard. Jeez, you got breath like a dog turd. Yeah, of course you're gonna break you down,
dude. So I was in a great mood Friday night. I fucking Laugh Factory, one of the best sets I had. I fucking killed it. My new shit was working. I go home and dude, my fucking wife, like she doesn't want my daughter to have friends over, right? Or anybody over, unless the place is clean, like really fucking clean. And I'm from a generation where we had friends over, no matter how fucking messy your house was, right? But she's different, right? So her friend's coming over Saturday, so she's up to.
Of course, your parents abandoned you, right, Adam? So just you living there your own, and the street, right? So
that was a very intelligent way of saying that. Sorry,
Corkle's
shit! There goes the neighborhood.
Yeah.
So my room is so messy, right? So our room is just messy. I don't know, Mayhem. I don't know if you relate it. My room is messy. My wife leaves laundry everywhere. So I put away all her shit, but I don't know where her shit goes. Like I don't know which drawers. Some of it looks like lingerie. Some looks like pajamas. I don't know what pants go where. But
You're fucked up. If you can't tell just in lingerie and pajamas, you need to turn your fucking dick in. You know that? You lose your man card.
I did hear that about Adam. A lot of women said he doesn't know where anything goes. That's what I heard.
1,000%, Sean. So I'm putting it in the vicinity, right? In the vicinity. And I figure she'll just put it away. So of course I come home and she's like, I don't know where anything is. We have 19 different fucking blankets. Some are like comforters. Some are for underneath. Some are for the cat bed. I put it all on top of the thing, right? So now she's fucking yelling at me, and I know when she yells at me because she says,
I have 2 blankets, man. This is how simple it is.
She always wants to say my name. Like, I don't know who the fuck she's talking to. Adam, right? Like, so then I just start saying, okay, Brianna. Like, I'm just, so now we're just saying each other's names back.
Way to defuse the situation, Adam. Yeah.
So, like, and then I'm trying to listen to Bill Maher while I'm doing it. She's like, I could hear this over my noise cancellation headphones. That's how loud it is. So I'm like, all right, I'll put my fucking noise cancellation headphones on. So now we're both cleaning, but we have headphones. and every time she wants to talk to me, I go to my phone and go, hold on one sec. And I go pause and I go, and I'm also laughing extra hard at the jokes, just so to be fucking really annoying, because now she sees me with my headphones just cracking up around the house,
Dude, if I was only this funny, we'd be rich, honey. We'd have a maid put your shit away. She'd know where everything went.
Oh my God.
So every time she talks to me, I go, hold on one sec, I can't hear you because of the phones. And then I press pause on the thing and go, Brianna, what did you want, Brianna? Like, and I'm saying it like 3 fucking times. And she's like, you're the most annoying human being. So then I'm like on the chair getting the stuff off the top of the thing where I put the blankets. And I'm like, hey, while you're down there, and I grab the back of her head. Yeah. So now she's like, I'm going to fucking punch you in the dick. Like, I'm going to fucking threatening to punch.
Cool, that's the most accidents seen in a fucking year, honey. Yeah, that'd be great.
She's bad. I hope she's accurate with her punches because that's not a big target.
Thank you.
No, I did want to say before I forget, not to take over the show, but I had a friend of mine hit me up and he asked me if I could get Don Fry to sign something for him. And I was like, why don't you contact Don? He said, he'll never talk to me. And he said he promised me he would give me some of my own trading cards that the UFC paid me $7.67 for. With part of the octagon, all this, he didn't want me to sign those. He said he would give those to me. That's what those are worth. But can I get Don Fry to sign something? And I said, I can do it. And so I said, just put it in an envelope and, blah, blah, blah. And then so I can send it to him, leave the address blank. And I didn't want Don's name being on there. I don't want him having Don's address. And it was addressed to, the envelope was addressed to Buffers Fluffer. He's a listener of the show. It was addressed to Buffers Fluffer, and I don't know if that was directed at me or Don. So I didn't know which
Fluffer. One. Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So I went ahead and just sent it to Buffers Fluffer in a new envelope for Don, and so I completely forget about it. So Don gets this and tells me, "What the hell am I supposed to do with this DVD? And who is Buffers Fluffer?" And I loved it because I completely forgot or whatever. All right, I thought that would go much better than it did. Go ahead.
Yeah. Way to weasel out that one. That was your handwriting.
With customer service fucking requests. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, but glad that he broke up the conversation about Adam's impending divorce.
No, yes. I'm not getting divorced. I don't know.
Every week you report in on Divorce Watch 2024,
dude,
bro.
Nobody. I've never loved someone like I do my wife, and I don't want to also fuck up.
Yeah, but is it reciprocated?
No, not at all. Not at all.
It don't matter. It does not matter how much you love them. Not a fucking bit. It's where they don't love you. They just want to put up with your shit until the kid's raised, and then they're going to take everything you fucking have.
A lot of hope for the future. Hey, I do have to. I got a great divorce attorney. If you're interested, Adam, just front me $2,800 and you'll get like $15,000.
Great hit, taker, real quick for $30,000.
Dude, so then my kid, right? My kid, the other day I'm picking her up, and this girl's like, this parent is like, hey, could she come over our house and play? So she's like, please. I said, okay. And the girl goes, are you allergic to anything? My daughter, who's 6, goes, oh, only cheap soap.
You got that from your wife, bro.
Dude, so she goes, cheap soap makes my hands peel. This is my fucking 6-year-old says this, right?
That's amazing. That's awesome.
Dude, so then she tells me, by the way, she goes, hey, I broke up with this boy, with my boyfriend. I go, wait, what boyfriend? She's like, oh, his name is Reggie. We broke up. Why'd you break up? She goes, he called my friend a ham sandwich, right? I go, oh. So me and my friend chased him. So now I take her to 2 days ago, I take my daughter to Menchie's. We're having, frozen yogurt, and in walks Reggie, right, with his dad. And
who was driving?
so his dad and his little sister. So I say, hey, Reggie, and they're talking. I go, hey, Reggie, I didn't say they were going out, but I'm like, why did you call her friend a ham sandwich? And Reggie goes, oh, I called him a ham sandwich because she called me a peanut and I called her a peanut. And then I called her friend a ham sandwich and they chased me. Right. So then I get home and I tell my wife, I go, hey, I got some news. She's like, what? I'm like, well, Reggie called her friend a ham. My wife's like, I don't have fucking time for this. I'm like, I'm working. Like, so then.
She said, get the hell out of here, you ham sandwich.
So then I call my wife from a blocked number. Like, hello? I go, and then he called her
That's great.
So fucking annoyed at me.
I swear some of your tactics, Adam, I can't believe you're not getting them from me because it's like I wrote for you what to do because that's exactly the shit I do. Like exactly the kind of things I do to irritate my girl. So
why? What do you do?
Dude, I do all kind of stuff. Like if
He just told you.
Yeah.
Well, like what
Everything
specifically?
you just said, like I will text her on a different number, like from a different number, same thing, and tell her that she really should be nicer to her boyfriend, but like text her 4 or 5 times before, like, and act like it's a conversation just to tell her that she should really be nicer to her boyfriend, realize it's me, you know what I mean? Like doing it the whole time, like she thinks it's someone else or whatever. Like yeah, I don't know. I've changed names in her phone before, so my name comes up as something like her dad or whatever.
What's up, people? Listen, Major League Baseball is right now, and I've had some of my best memories. Me and my dad going to games. I actually caught a couple balls a couple times. I had a blast. I take my daughter to the game, my wife. We have a great time. And check it out. Game Time is an authorized ticket marketplace of Major League Baseball, which means getting tickets, you can get them faster and easier. Prices on the Game Time app actually go down the closer it gets to the first pitch. It goes down, not up. Now, with killer last-minute deals, all-in prices, views from your seat, okay, which is great. That way you don't get there and all of a sudden you can't see anything. And their lowest price guarantee, Game Time takes the guesswork out of buying MLB tickets. So you gotta check out this Game Time app. It is so easy, okay, to navigate, download. I go to all my sporting events. I went to a Sparks game, the one that I took Mayhem and them to. All right, we had a great time. It was like $14 each. It was cheaper than movie tickets. All right, so you got to check it out. They got last minute deals. You could save up to 60% buying off last minutes for sports, concerts, comedy, theater. You get flash deals. All right, which means that you could save even more with exclusive in-app deals on select seats ahead of the game or the event. They have all-in pricing and they have ticket coverage. Your purchase is covered with the most flexible customer service policy in the ticketing industry, and they have lowest price guarantee, which means if it's not the lowest price, Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. So take the guesswork out of buying MLB tickets with Game Time. So download the Game Time app, create an account, and use the code CLNS for $20 off first purchase. That's right. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem the code CLNS for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest price, guarantee. Trust me, you will thank me later.
You know, and then I'll tell her, like, you know what, I really like Sean. Like, I changed my mind on him. Like, he's a really good, solid dude or whatever, and this and that. And she'll be like, oh, my gosh, you're not going to believe it. Like, my parents don't hate you anymore. I'm like, I'm just kidding. I changed my name in there. That was for me. So,
Mayhem, you're pretty annoying, too. Anything you do with your girlfriend?
I'm not a
sluffer.
I don't know how to relate with this because it seems like a lot of effort to fucking be changing names and numbers.
You know, my son, I asked Mayhem, I said, you know, I hit you guys up. Hey, you guys check us out or whatever. Mayhem followed my son on Instagram or something. You would have thought Michael Jordan just asked my son to play him one-on-one or whatever. My dad's like, or my son's like, dude, you see Mayhem followed me? I said, oh, I didn't see it on there. He goes, that's awesome. You know, or whatever. I was like, yeah, it's cool. And he was like, he said, he's actually like a famous fighter. And I'm like, thanks. Like, you know, like, thanks. You know? And because I said to him, I said, you know, I follow you too. And he goes, yeah, but he's like a famous fighter. I was like, all right, thanks, man. Like,
dude,
wasn't even trying.
So my daughter, right? So with my this woman I know who used to be my agent, she's like, hey, I want to rep your daughter, right? Like so I'm like, well, she's not really into acting. She's in the school play and stuff, but if we can make a lot of money for a commercial for like a day, pay for college, like, dude. So she hits me up. I got a part for your daughter. I'm like, okay, what's the part? John Benet Ramsey. And I'm
like,
bro, just pay me $2,400 or I'll put it in the movie.
Hey, look, yeah, she's gonna be method. Just stick her in the dryer. See how she does.
Like, are you out of your mind? Like, I'm not gonna like put her in a movie where she's gonna say what happened to the kid. I'm not gonna have to explain. Like, my daughter gets nightmares. Someone tells her a ghost story, she can't sleep. Right? There's no fucking way.
She broke up with a boy over being called a ham sandwich. What are you going to do? Put her in a movie like that? That's crazy.
So I tell the agent, I say, hey, listen, thank you, but the subject matter is a little bit too much. I appreciate it, right? So then, like a month later, I got another audition for Violet. What's that? Stranger Things, right? So I fucking read the script. It's about a girl who sees dead people. I'm like, no, like
going to one of your comedy shows.
Roasted.
Did you mean that? Did you mean that toward like his audience? Because that was amazing. If that was a good joke. If so,
dude, I mean, there's no fucking way. I mean, meanwhile, my comedy show last week, dude, there was like nobody at the dime bar. So I go outside to get people. The only person I convinced to come in was a homeless guy. Oh, I don't know if it was homeless, but he was carrying his laundry with him.
Where'd he park his grocery cart?
Yeah.
I wonder if it's a homeless cat, Mayhem. What do you think?
Yeah, bro. He's fucking what?
So anyway, are you guys following the Sean O'Malley stuff?
Sorta, yeah. It comes up. Inform us.
So Sean O'Malley is convinced he didn't lose that fight.
Again? What? He's got another one he didn't lose?
Yeah, so he's convinced he didn't lose to Marab. He won 3 and 5, and he keeps posting. I thought he was.
You got to give him the round where he landed 4 strikes. I don't know why there's any question on that. The one where he landed 4 blows, you got to give him that one. So.
Right.
And he keeps posting videos of him watching the fight, and then yelling at everyone, saying, "How the fuck did you guys think I lost this?" And I thought he was trolling. Like, I thought he was kidding.
Yeah.
But he seems to be dead serious that he won this fight. Jason,
he can't believe that. There's no way he can't believe that.
Yeah, I think it's a troll.
Have you seen his haircut?
Oh,
yeah. This guy is fucking high if he thinks he won that fight. So yeah, it probably makes sense. But yeah, I mean, look, dude. Of course, every fighter is gonna have like an impassioned fucking, fire in his belly that he won every fight, but he didn't. It was a close one, but not that close. It was pretty apparent. I don't know what judging criteria he's going off of, but the rest of us saw what we saw. The guy was getting pushed around the whole time, taken down, dominated. That's just how the rules work.
By the way, this is the difference between like me and Mayhem, because I'm like, oh, I know jiu-jitsu. I'm like, Sean O'Malley's got really slick jiu-jitsu, and Marab's a wrestler, so he's going to go down, and I expect O'Malley's jiu-jitsu. And then you were like, what is he going to put him in a triangle? He tried to put him in a triangle like 3 times, and all of them were completely unsuccessful. So you're right, his jiu-jitsu was useless.
I remember you saying that, and I remember like, oh, wow, that one was close. But like I said, like MMA is a weird thing where you guys are all sweaty after a minute or two.
Yeah.
No grip, no traction. It's different. If O'Malley was wearing some fucking gi pants, I think maybe that would be like a different game. But yeah. I can't wear gi pants. Or remember Aoki wear those crazy grippy hats? Or in America they call them fucking tighties,
stirrups.
Wear grippy ass tighties, and those are like magic pants. That shit would help him get taps from the bottom. But in America we don't have. So
Jason, when did you realize, Jason, that because your jiu-jitsu was like next level?
Yeah, but like.
But when did you realize it wasn't going to work on like a high level wrestler?
Yeah, you were going to work on George St. Pierre with Vaseline all over him.
UFC 52 when George was all greased up, and I was telling John McCarthy in the fucking ring, I'm like, yo, man, he's all up. Guy fucking elbows me in the face while I'm saying that. I'm like, well, fuck, I guess that's how the game is. Like, you're allowed to fucking Vaseline up, even though the rules say you're not. That's business.
Dude,
but
BJ
Marab
Penn would have BJ Penn would have beat him if he wasn't greased in that fight that they fought, man. He
agree.
absolutely was greased in that fight.
That's how
Like,
it is.
Yeah, but Marab wasn't greased up. I'm saying, like, when you get a guy like some of these Dagestani wrestlers that are pretty good at defending submissions, when did you realize, or Sean or Don, that, like, shit, jiu-jitsu is amazing, but it's not going to work against some of these?
I realized with Tom Erickson that when you're that good of a wrestler, jiu-jitsu does not, there's nothing I could do with him. I never even got close with Tom Erickson to doing anything, like nothing. He would either power out of it or just control it or just adjust his position or pull a leg out, just something all the time. I'd never even close. That's when I realized it. So.
Yeah, he's a monster. He's a fucking monster.
Jason?
Yeah, and I mean, look, the thing about it is that, like, I just threw away a lot of my jiu-jitsu that I had learned when I was a kid once I realized that laying on your back from the bottom, and guys get in a triangle, guys are going to turn the corner, pull their arm out of an arm bar. I realized that was the way the game goes. So I just turned it into like getting up off the bottom and scrambling into like a 50-50 position, or, making yourself like go leg lock positions and sweep and get up. Like it totally changed my game as MMA evolved. Everybody got used to posturing up. The main thing was like I had like a big fallout with Eddie Bravo guys because, our philosophy vastly different. He wanted everybody to hang out on the bottom in this mission control type position, they call it, where you like kind of keep the guy's head down. The stuff that I was trying on St. Pierre, and when St. Pierre was all slimy and it was hard to I couldn't get him in any of that stuff. It like clicked in my brain that, all right, well, this is the game now. You can't be on the bottom. You got to like scramble up and make your jiu-jitsu offensive. And the same thing too, for me, like when I was on the top, I learned all these like wrestler tricks of, counteracting anything a jiu-jitsu guy does by keeping good posture and finding ground and pound from them. So the game is always evolving, but the more things change, the more things stay the same. I mean, look, like Marab is just a remix of fucking Tito Ortiz, right? It's like the same thing, but different.
I wanted to make a joke about Diddy and GSP, but I didn't think anyone would get it except for the old school guys. when they confiscated 1,000 bottles of lube, I was like, yeah, GSP has more in his house or something, but I didn't think anyone would get it. Did you guys see the Colby Covington Little Pump video?
No.
Oh yeah, he choked him out.
So all right, So Little Pump is a rapper. I guess he had a couple of hits, Gucci Gang, and that one song with Kanye I liked, of like, you're such a fucking whore, I love it, that one. So he's a big Trump guy, Colby's a big Trump guy, and they train together. And Colby chokes him out here.
I don't get the backstory. I mean, I only watched.
He must have wanted to get choked out, right?
Yeah, I thought. But
he must have agreed to let himself be choked out on camera.
Yeah, we live in a weird, like, viral video time where, like, they knew this was going to go. I haven't heard a Little Pump in a million years, and so now I have again.
Exactly.
And they got it.
Now, how dangerous is that, though, just letting someone choke you out like that?
I mean,
I don't think it's dangerous.
I let an Asian girl in a French coat do that. I mean,
it depends on if they're gay.
Don, have you ever been choked out in practice?
Me?
Came pretty damn close, I'll tell you that. Damn close. No, I'm not fucking stupid enough to let people choke me out or fight something in practice. You're in practice to fucking practice, not to fucking injure the person or get injured, So, I mean, you tap out, if you're not smart enough to tap out in practice, you're a fucking idiot. You're going to get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jason, do you ever get choked out in practice?
Not practice, but I mean, like I said before, yeah, like for fun, for funsies, just for the fun.
I mean, you could probably like just go around making money, choking people out. They will pay you to choke them out.
I mean, look, that's why I thought that video was. I thought this was like one of my favorite fetish websites. I mean, but last one I watched, the guy wearing a "Make America Great Again" hat on.
Hey, by the way, Jason, you ever train with John Jones?
Nah. I made weight with him, but like that was the extent of our training together. Yeah.
Was Anderson Silva the best guy you ever trained with?
I mean, yeah, but like Rampage, like fuck, he's the best. Like, you know,
better than Kane. I thought you were gonna say Kane.
Kane whooped me up pretty good. I gotta admit, like, gave me the business because
I told you I saw that video when he didn't look like he was being nice about it either. There was a short clip somewhere on the internet, and I'd always heard he was a great training partner. I was like, he seems to be going overboard, going with a guy a lot smaller than him. You know what I mean? It kind of seemed like he was going.
At the beginning of the training, I like caught him in a good position for like a moment, and I pissed him off. Like,
I bet, yeah.
Got him. And no, I didn't get him. And then after that, bro, he just gave me the business. Like, you know, because my normal rigmarole is that I'm like scramble guy. So I move, I'll wiggle into weird positions very quickly. But the thing is, that guy outweighed me by like 40 pounds and was very like as quick as I was. So it was like I couldn't do any of my magic against the guy. It was pretty awesome. But
how's he doing anyways?
Huh?
How's he doing anyways? How's his case going?
I think I don't know. I think he got that. That's the Adam question. You keeping up with that, bro? Because I think he got off easy on that. No,
I don't think it's been. I think they keep just delaying the trial.
Yeah, I think that's the best way. I've always found, man, is, well, not that I've been in a lot of cases, but maybe.
Sure.
But no, if you delay it long enough, people stop caring, you know, and the judges stop caring, and you can eventually come to a financial settlement. It's just a shame that I don't know why. I think what happened, I don't know what you guys heard. I heard he accidentally ran into the guy who molested his kid and didn't know he was out on bail. Had no idea he was out on bail and ran into him in public, like at a gas station or something, which is kind of hard to accept when you see the guy that molested your kid.
Right.
You think he's in jail, he's out, you know. And so I guess he took off, and then Kane started shooting his gun at him. But to me, it seems like you'd want to get your hands on him more than anything and do it, like physically beat him to death instead of shooting at him. But I think he had to. But dude, you can't. It's amazing. You know, not to go on a big sermon here, guys, but it kind of shows you where the politicians' heads are at when they're writing the laws to give a pedophile 3 months in jail. You know, but if you got 6 pounds of weed, you're going to prison for life. Like, it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean, or whatever. So I think the people that write our laws, they can kind of understand what it's like to want to rape someone or, you know, molest a kid. They can kind of identify. Yeah, I could see wanting to do that. So we shouldn't be too hard on them.
Oof. Ouch.
Cool thing to say. Yeah.
No, but you're absolutely right. But that's also why I disagree with Trump, who said he wants death penalty on drug dealers, right? Because also, what was a drug? Like 20 years ago, a drug dealer was marijuana. That was a drug deal.
Right.
And then it was open during COVID. Dispensaries were an essential business. So you're like, define what drug. I mean, but it's
like that meme. Have you guys seen that meme that says? Have you seen that meme that says, "Oh, you're making millions selling at a weed dispensary? That's cool. My cousin's doing 30 years for the same thing." You know,
bullshit. It's such bullshit. All right. But by the way, Sean, you missed it. So that person has ripped off over 94 people.
Yeah, I was at 82 last night.
Probably got probably over $300,000 and is not paying anyone back. I don't know what her end goal is here. You know, she's
a thief, Adam. She's a fucking thief.
The FBI is now involved. The FBI is involved. So,
well, there you go.
She in LA?
She's in Ventura County.
I'll die to know what the $17 given back to you is about. That is, to me, is the most mind-blowing thing of the whole thing.
$16.
Oh yeah, the
16. She's making the effort to repay you if it ever comes up in court. She's trying to. She made a payment. Yeah, so it's a fucking bullshit. She made a payment. She's working hard. She's trying to mend her fucking, her situation. And it's just,
there's no way the boyfriend didn't know. Whoever the boyfriend is, the UFC fighter, there's no
Chris
way he
Beal.
didn't know this.
Husband.
There's no way he didn't know what was going on.
No, and she was at JetBlue for 18
Oh,
years.
yeah.
The people are saying JetBlue should be. She was there for 18 years at JetBlue.
They should be responsible.
But at the same time, I don't know if she was doing it while at JetBlue. Like they may have fired. They won't say why they fired her. And JetBlue is just email people saying, "Hey, this person's not with our company. Is allowed to be able to make these things." But if enough people bother JetBlue and tag JetBlue, then maybe they'll be on the hook for it. But all these people, I mean, it was just fucking crazy. It was crazy. All right, so fights coming up this week. This Saturday, there's actually a good card this Saturday. What did you guys think, by the way, of the whole UFC Noche thing?
Noche.
Yeah, I mean, it's exactly what I said it was going to be. It was like having a fucking fight on the Nightmare Before Christmas ride.
Yeah.
And, it was pretty badass, but I'm sure if you were there, it's pretty badass. But it was like watching.
If you were there and on acid, it'd been a great fucking time.
Exactly. Or mushrooms.
Yeah.
So Benoit Saint-Denis, he's the guy that lost to Poirier's last fight. He was like undefeated. It's in France this week against Renato Moicano. He's a guy he's pretty hilarious. This should be a good fight. Moicano also is the guy that keeps making those like funny, like "Make America Great Again" speeches after his fights, but in like a super Portuguese accent. So this should be a good one.
Well, we know who Don's picking for this fight.
Brendan Allen is the guy that got into a fight at the casino a couple weeks ago. Remember, he got into a fight with that dude from, I think, Orange County. I think the German guy. I think he's from Germany. He like threw a crazy haymaker at a casino. I think it was at a PFL event. Remember, it was like a fight in the crowd.
Oh, that'd be the most accident than fucking event, then, huh?
Yeah,
Yes.
I was gonna say, the fight broke out at a PFL event.
Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Brendan Allen PFL fight against Marvin Vittori. Let me see.
Oh.
Yeah. Can you guys see this?
Yeah, Vittori.
Yeah, I don't want to see that though. I'll tell you that.
Hold on, here we go.
Make it big. Can't see shit.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
but
Vittori.
I can't believe Vittori's backing up, not throwing
Brendan
punches
Allen
like
comes
he
in.
normally does.
Comes running. Watch.
kill the cameraman. Just see the back of everyone's head.
Where's the part? Oh, right here.
Okay, so they're talking shit. Oh, oh, nice. Did Vittori get caught with that one?
It looked like it.
Yeah, I mean that's the drama right there.
Yeah, so
That's
that was
cool.
Brendan Allen.
But what's
Yeah.
but now he's fighting somebody else, huh?
Yeah, why? Why did he even do that?
Yeah, what the fuck? Well, they're not even in the same weight class, are they?
I have no idea why he did that. Hold on, let me see. But yes,
He didn't fight in the ring.
yeah. So then also on this
Like how
card,
Don disappeared.
I know. I like how Don.
His voice.
It's just the chair that talked to Clint Eastwood.
The chair finally found someone more masculine than Clint Eastwood to talk to.
Yeah,
Talking to Don Frye.
wait, am I still sharing or no?
yeah, sure.
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Sherwood.
Yeah. So that was that. What else is going on in the MMA? I mean, so that's the card itself. I don't think you guys know most of these guys, or
Nobody, bro. We're like the ultimate tough guy casuals on this show.
I don't think the UFC matchmakers know much about these guys they're putting in some of these fights, man. Like, I don't.
No one cares. But whatever. You know what I mean? I'll see highlights.
So Sean, how's your roofing business going?
Dude, it's we do more than
Might be in.
Yeah, no, we
One being aggressive.
it's I have been working 90 and 100-hour weeks because someone made the mistake of using my Google ad dollars. Like, I don't know if you guys know how that works, but they thought they would get slick and they want to compete with me. What they don't realize is they're dealing with the real life version of Terry Silver from Karate Kid 3. So I paid a company to not only track who did it, to find the IP address and any phone number or home address that is like linked to that IP address. And I got it narrowed down to 3 companies. So I've been subcontracting, wasting their Google dollars to guys in India for $20 a day. And someone got over 87 negative reviews on their company on a single Saturday. So took their 5.0 rating to a 1.2. I don't know if I had anything to do with that, but I have people setting up appointments for companies to come out and do estimates at addresses of homes that are vacant. Sometimes 5 contractors at once, like they wanted to play the game. So we're playing the game, man. So.
Oh, that's awesome, bro. I'm going to hire you to fucking do some dirty deeds for me, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you, I sent 3 different contractors I know and 5 I don't know. I said, hey, $800 got charged to my Google Ads account between 6:07 and 6:10 a.m. the other day before I was open. So somebody just kept clicking my site from different phones, from different computers, they went to Starbucks and did it there just to use up all my ad money, because it's pay per click. And I said, there's only like 6 or 7 major people in Indianapolis do construction like that on that level, So, like, as far as like that would do that. So it's one of the 6 or 7, and I know most of them. And so I had 2 of them call me and tell me, hey, that wasn't me, right? As soon as I made a post on Facebook about it, I was like, well, that would be like someone saying someone had sex with their wife and me calling and saying, hey, it wasn't me, right?
Right.
I call if it wasn't me. You know what I mean? So
I'll get your $2,400 back to you for those tickets I see.
I don't know. I don't know if you guys ever heard of the Samson doctrine that Israel has, but Israel has a policy that if they get nuked or if they get attacked or if they're going to cease to exist, they nuke everyone, including allies. Like they've made it very clear. So it keeps them from ever getting attacked because they said, we will nuke the U.S., we'll nuke everybody. If we're going down, everybody's going down, like Samson in the Bible, right? So I'm doing the same thing. I told everybody, if my Google ad dollars are getting wasted $1,000 a day, no one is going to have any Google ad dollars thereof. So I've got 40, 50 people at once for hours at a time, Googling companies, going to their website, setting up appointments, leaving bad reviews, wasting their time. And I shook up the entire construction industry in a city of 2 million people overnight. So if they want to compete, they can compete. I don't recommend it, but if you want to mess with me and mess with my money, I was content, dude, to
Indianapolis on his own.
I wanted to write a joke about how the beepers that exploded.
Oh yeah.
People were like taking a shit, and then all of a sudden their beeper exploded. Can you imagine being the guy in the stall next to the person?
man, that guy had to go.
Yeah, like what?
He just blew that toilet up.
Yeah.
This guy's eating the worst hummus.
This is so stupid, hummus. Did you guys hear about the bomb threat they got when they called the police at Home Depot not long ago? Because the guy in the toilet said, "You guys might want to get out of here. I'm about to blow this shit up." And somebody ran and called the police and said there was a bomb threat inside the bathroom at the Home Depot.
That happened also when Brendan Schaub did comedy last week.
Right. Yeah.
There we go. We need one show.
He doesn't do comedy anymore. He needs to spend more time with his family. It's not that he can't get booked.
No, isn't he doing like NASCAR racing now or something?
No, he did a rigged truck giveaway. So number one, he's running an illegal lottery. If you buy his merch, you get entered to win a draw, like to win this truck, this $80,000 truck, except that's a lottery. You can't do that. That's illegal. So he does win this $8,000 truck. He does it for 4 weeks. He changes what truck he's giving away 3 times during it. And then you're never going to guess what happened. Some guy who happened to follow Brendan Schaub, and Brendan Schaub follows him on Instagram, won the truck out of the tens of thousands of people that entered. A guy that grew up in the same neighborhood as him, went to the same high school, won the truck. And Schaub's like, listen, I know this sounds rigged, but Like it just so happens I know this guy, and he was the one that won the truck. And then people, the homeless cats went to work, and they realized that he never even owned that truck. The guy has pictures of the truck he gave away 6 months ago on his Instagram. So there never was a truck. It was the guy's truck that he fake gave away.
So he gave a truck to the guy that already owned the truck?
Well, the guy does custom trucks, so the guy let him use that truck as his truck that he's given away.
Come on.
And then the same guy won it. And then people are like, dude, look at this picture on his wife's Instagram from 6 months ago. That's the same truck, and he's driving it, the guy that won it,
That's
so
kind
now,
of
now they got people calling I don't know who you call when there's, I guess, the gaming commission saying he's running an illegal lottery. You can't sell. Dude, you can't sell if you buy my merch, we're giving something away. That's a lottery. You know what I mean?
Is that theft by trickery?
Yeah. So, I missed that. What did he say? I thought it was great. What'd you say?
Theft by trickery.
Bill, we never talk about what you're doing. You're the most mysterious guy. What are you doing with your life?
I'm just enjoying you guys. You guys have awesome, amazing, funny lives.
But what are you doing?
Boring.
Are you in Texas? Are you in LA?
No, I'm in Florida.
Why are you in Florida?
Yeah. Just because I gotta pick up some women, get their abortions.
No, for real.
He met somebody that got him $2,800 tickets. He's been all over the place.
I flew it for free on JetBlue. Actually, I didn't want to bring it up. I didn't want to trigger you.
Just waiting for the credit to come back on his credit card. He just had to front the money, and then it's crazy.
No, for real. Why are you in Florida?
My girl. I'm with my girl, with her family. Yeah.
Wait, your baby mama or your other? Or you have a new girlfriend?
God no, Jesus Christ! Give me a fucking heart attack. Couldn't imagine a fate worse than death. But no, the Jew that I converted for. I'm back with the Jew.
L'chaim.
No, this is a true story. Mayhem, if you don't know, Don. So Bill fell in love with a girl, converted to Judaism for her, and then she broke up with him. So he got stuck.
I love it that Adam mispronounces Judaism, and he's a Jew. That's awesome.
So
what's awkward about is getting back together, because we got 4 years later, we got back together. It was so weird because I've been saying so much shit about Jews in the interim. I feel bad now, you know?
What, you missed that little hat? Is that what?
I need to cover my bald spot. I need an excuse.
Yeah, me too. She left because I gave her some unleavened cock.
Dude, some guy, Sam Alvey posted a picture of, he was like, I guess working an event, some like indie, like, amateur MMA. And the guy put, he was fighting style African Jew wrestling.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like,
Krav Maga, isn't that the original jiu-jitsu?
Does Krav Maga ever work? Mayhem?
Yeah, I mean, sorta. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I just used to always go there and whip out all the Krav Maga guys' ass. Like, that was just a fun win.
It's a Jewish martial art, so it's mostly the other people that do the working. You just get the benefit from it.
Yeah.
Dude, somebody tried to tell me that they're like, dude, McCorkle's posting this anti-Semitic stuff. Well, I go, Sean McCorkle is a quarter Jewish, according to him. He's the most non-racist, like non-prejudiced person. He's just a fucking clown who makes fun of everybody equally. Will you please make that argument for that person, Sean?
Yeah, no. Except I do hate gypsies. I agree with. I told you about that, right? When Poland, they asked me if I had a Nazi tattoo on my chest. I said, no, it's not a Nazi tattoo. A German guy asked me in Poland, was fighting Pujanowski, if I was a Nazi. And I said, no. I said, the only thing I agree with Hitler about is I hate gypsies, because I thought gypsy was a lifestyle. I didn't know it was a race. I thought it was like a hippie or carny or whatever. He said, what's your problem with the gypsy people? I'm like, they're always, living their tents on the outskirts of town, tricking me out of my money. But I literally thought it was a choice you make, like a lifestyle, like being gay. Because the choice. Anyway. So yeah, I thought it was like a choice, and so then I had to go on Polish ESPN and apologize to the gypsies in Poland, or they were going to cancel the fight. So it was very awkward, but no, it was all just to make a joke. But no, man, I actually, my grandmothers were both half Jewish. So I guess I'm a quarter Jewish, if my math is correct.
Wait, what?
So I admire the hell out of Jews. And I asked a guy one time that was a real rich Jewish businessman. Imagine that. But I asked him, why can a Jew start as a janitor at a Fortune 500 company and 20 years later be running it? I don't understand. And he explained like how they're raised with a different work ethic than normal people are, how they're usually raised. If you're going to be a doctor, a lawyer, or you're going to go into the same business your dad is in, who went into the same business his dad was in, and on, and they've already got a business built for generations. And explained to me, he said a lot of families put emphasis on sports. Who's the last Jewish pro athlete you saw? He said we put our emphasis on, being business savvy and successful. And it was fascinating. And he also confirmed for me that there's not a Jewish conspiracy to help each other, but there is a kinship amongst Jews that they know if one Jew screws another Jew, no one in that whole community will do business with them. They're completely thrown out of the whole community. Kind of like in Hollywood, if you won't have sex with Harvey Weinstein, you can't get a job acting for anybody. So, that's the way it works. So, you guys know in Hollywood, man, they do that. If you piss off one studio,
I wish I fucked Harvey Weinstein and have a career.
Right
now, Don. When I saw Don in Vegas, a girl tricked him. So this girl with huge titties said, "Don, will you take a picture with me?" And it was like to see how long he would last without looking at her tits. Right. Next thing you know, Don's on Instagram, like 8 million fucking hits, and I'm like, Don, you're on Instagram. He's like, what? I thought that was just some fraud. Like it was, and then your girlfriend got mad at you, right?
Oh yes.
What happened?
She's just jealous. She got a jealous streak. I'm fucking deep in my boy. She just was not happy.
I got mad at my girlfriend's tits for looking at Don Fry. That's what I got.
Can you blame her? Come on.
No.
So Jason, what do you have coming up? You got a seminar in Florida, right?
Yeah, doing a seminar in Florida. I'm gonna go get a Jewish girl and convert.
Hey man, I recommend it.
Yeah.
So, where in Florida?
In Florida. I just did a personal development seminar. I'm feeling very authentic. I'm being my authentic self. So yeah, everything's going good for me, bro. I'm like,
what? You're gonna be in Tampa?
I'm gonna be in Tampa. Why? You're there?
Oh, I just perform at Side Splitters. But you know who I should hook you up with?
Oh,
great guy, Baker Mayfield, dude. You'd love him. Do you know Baker?
Fuck, that's awesome. I'm down. Yeah.
All right.
He's the football player, right?
Hell yeah.
He's a quarterback for the Bucs. Yeah.
A great quarterback. Yeah. Fuck, that's awesome. I'm down.
And Don, what do you got coming up?
Nothing until November, and then I think they're talking about taking me up to the Madison Square Garden event.
Oh, so, nice.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Hope they don't back out.
And Bill?
What the fuck am I doing? I'm doing nothing. I'm just watching Sports Center with my dick in my hand, pretty much for the next week.
Any TV shows coming up we can see you on?
Quick knockouts.
No, but thanks for rubbing that in, Adam. It's been really. You like reruns?
Any reruns? Yeah, damn, you beat me to it. Yeah.
No. Sorry, Bill.
Nothing.
Sean, what do you got coming up?
I'm still working out, dude. The next I plan on in 2.5 to 3 weeks, if I get a confirmation from all you guys that you're going to be in town and we're going to hook up, we're going to film an MMA Roasted in person out there. I'm dead serious about it. So if you guys will do it, I will take. I'll only work 110 hours that week, and we'll lay off the Google ads for a day.
And then what's your kid's Instagram?
Trey is Trey Jordan is his middle name. His stage name's Trey Jordan. So it's Trey Jordan Official is his Instagram. He's got some. I sent you guys some stuff. He's got some. Mayhem knows. He followed him, and he's an actual famous fighter. So, but no, he's got some funny shit, dude. His impressions are off the hook. He's doing his second. Listen, you guys will be able to appreciate this being stand-up comedians. He said he doesn't want to use his same jokes for his second open mic because he feels like it's being hacky to use the same jokes. And I was like, dude, performing the same thing again. Do you help you refine or whatever? He goes, I just feel like I'd be letting everybody down if I don't have a whole new set. And I was like, dude, I'm sure everybody that starts thinks that. But if you're going to perform 100 times a year, 200 times a year, you get like only I can write that many jokes, and they're all about Brendan Schaub or Bruce Buffer. So like it's a very limited market. So.
I got upcoming shows at the Syracuse Funny Bone and the Dayton Funny Bone. Go to adamhuntercomedy.com.
Wait, Dayton, Ohio?
Dayton, Ohio.
Dude, I'm only 2 hours from Dayton, Ohio.
Let's hang out, and then we'll hang out.
Are you really?
We'll hang out with Vivek.
Wait, who's Vivek?
Ramaswamy, mother.
Oh, the Ramaswamy guy?
Yeah.
Oh wait, are you gonna have him
I
come?
thought you were. He's not from Dayton, is he?
He's from Dayton. I actually hung out with him at after Guffell. We went to go see Russell Peters was opening up for Jizza.
Dude, Dayton, Ohio is the armpit of the Midwest. That's where Vivek is from.
Yeah.
That place is nasty, man. Dayton is a nasty city. No offense to Vivek. I thought you were calling someone else Vivek, like another Indian guy or something, as a joke, because I didn't think he could be from Dayton, Ohio. He'd be New York or LA or something. When is that?
That's in I think it's either October or November. It's on AdamHunterComedy.com. But yeah, I'm
Way to plug yourself on your own podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude, I'm 2 hours away from Dayton. I'll be there. Literally, we'll be there if you're gonna be there.
I would love that. That'd be awesome. Well, thank you guys, and you guys are the best. Take care.
All right, see you guys.